What if one day you woke up and realized that your own memories could not be trusted? What if every person around you keep telling you that everything was normal, but deep inside you knew something was terribly wrong? That is exactly where Slow Season 3 Episode 1 begins. After an unforgettable Season 2 finale, the series returned with another mystery that raises even more questions than answers. Juliet is finally back, but she is no longer the confident engineer we remember. She is confused, forgetful, and constantly questioning herself. At the same time, the episode introduced a completely new timeline from before the apocalypse, revealing that the truth behind the silos may be far bigger than anyone imagined. In today's video, we will break down everything that happened in episode 1, explain the shocking ending, uncover hidden details you may have missed, and discuss what all of these mean for episode 2. There are plenty of surprises ahead, so make sure you watch until the end. Now, without wasting any time, let's jump straight into it. Before we talk about episode 1, let's quickly remember where season 2 left us. Juliet had already discovered that many of the rules inside the silo were built on lies. Throughout season 2, she risked everything to expose the truth about the outside world and the people secretly controlling life inside Silo 18. The deeper she investigated, the more dangerous her journey became. Friends turned into enemies, trusted leaders hide terrible secrets, and almost every answer created two new questions. By the end of season 2, Jolette had survived against impossible odds. She became a symbol of hope for many people inside the silo, proving that the truth could not stay hidden forever. However, the people in power had no intention of giving up their control so easily. That brings us directly into the first episode of season 3. The episode opened with a very different atmosphere. Instead of immediate action, we see a quiet and peaceful Silo 18. On the surface, everything appeared to be normal. People have returned to their daily lives, machines are running again, and the community is slowly rebuilding after months of chaos. But this calm feeling does not last for long. Jolette wakes up looking exhausted and confused. Almost immediately, we notice that something is not right. She struggles to remember recent conversation. She forgets simple details. Sometimes she even pauses in the middle of speaking, as if pieces of their memory have simply disappeared. At first, both the audience and the people around her assume this is the result of everything she has been through. After all, she survived incredible physical and emotional trauma. But as the episode continues, it becomes obvious that this is much more serious than ordinary memory loss. Even though Juliet has become one of the most respected people inside the silo, she does not feel like a hero. Many citizens now look at her with admiration. Some believe she saved the future of the silo. Others hope she will become the leader capable and changing the entire system. But Juliet herself is not interested in fame. Instead, she spent most of episode trying to understand why her own mind feels so unreliable. Every strange movement makes her question herself even more, and that's exactly what someone may want. Because if Juliet can't trust her own memories, how can anyone else trust what she says? This psychological conflict becomes one of the strongest part of this episode. As the episode continues, Juliet starts noticing that strange things keep happening around her. Sometimes she walks into a room and completely forgets why she came there. Other times people mention conversations that she has absolutely no memory of having. At first, she tries to ignore these moments, believing they are simply the result of everything she has been through. But deep inside, she knows something does not feel right. The more she thinks about it, the more she begins to suspect that someone is hiding the truth from her. And that's when Odin realizes that this mystery is much bigger than simple memory loss. While Juliet is struggling with her memories, life inside Silo 18 seems peaceful on the surface. People have returned to work, The engineering department is busy keeping the generators running. Farmers continues growing food. Children are back in school for the first time in a long while. It almost feels like normal life has returned. But the writers cleverly show that this peace is only temporary. Everyone is still afraid. Many people whisper about the recent rebellion. Others worry that other conflict could begin at any moment. No one truly knows who can be trusted anymore. That feeling of uncertainty hangs over every scene. One of the biggest surprises in episode 1 is that introduction of completely different timeline. Suddenly, the story shifts away from the underground world we have known for years. Instead, we are shown life long before humanity was forced into the silos. The cities are still standing, technology looks familiar, people are living ordinary lives. For a few moments, it almost does not feel like silo anymore. But that's exactly what makes these scenes so fascinating. They show us the world before everything changed, without revealing every answer immediately. The episode slowly hints that the powerful people already knew a disaster was coming. Some were trying to stop it, others appeared to be preparing for it, and a few may have helped create it. These flashbacks does not answer the mystery, they make it even bigger. Now viewers are not just asking who controls Silo 18, they are asking who created the entire system in the first place. Back in the present, Juliet refuses to accept that she is simply losing her memory. She starts paying close attention to everything happening around her. Every conversation, every strange look, every small details. She begins noticing pattern that does not make sense. Certain people always seem to appear whenever she asks difficult questions. Others quickly change the subject whenever she mentions the past. It almost as if someone is carefully controlling the information reaching her. This creates an atmosphere of paranoia throughout the episode. For the first time, Gillette is not fighting enemy she can see. She is fighting an enemy hidden inside her own mind. The biggest theory after episode 1 is that Juliet is not naturally forgetting things. Many clues suggest her memory may actually be manipulated, whether it's through medication, psychological condition, or other hidden method. Someone appears determined to keep important information away from her. If that's true, then every memory she has could be questioned. Every decision she makes could already be influenced by someone else. And that's terrifying idea. Because if the main hero cannot trust her own mind, how can anyone uncover the truth? One reason this premiere worked so well is that it does not rely on action alone. Instead of huge explosions or constant fighting, the episode builds suspense through mystery. Every scene gives viewers another clue. Every conversation feels important, and every answer creates two more questions. That's exactly what he always made Silo different from other science fiction shows. It trusts the audience to pay attention. Instead of explaining everything, it allows viewer to connect the clues themselves. That slow burn storytelling is one of the biggest reasons fans love this series. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching Screen Time with Azhar. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. We will covering every episode only on Screen Time with Azhar.